Yes. Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. So thank you all very much for coming today. Today is the last. Today is our last day. Seems like okay. Someone want to say something? Mishuga, you have a question?
No, is my hands raised?
Yeah, your hand raised. Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay. You're still raising hand, right?
Is it still raised?
Yeah, it's still raised.
Okay. Okay. We should be good.
Okay, you all wake up. It's like the camera is. Okay, let me sit down. So I said the camera is not working very well. But let me sit down. Okay, so you are welcome to today's class. Today we're going to talk about introduction to Google Ads. So last week we treated Facebook ads, and I believe you have an idea of what it takes to run an ad on Facebook. And you all understand what an advertising means and the purpose of advertising in with respect to your marketing. And we all understand where we are doing marketing as a means of connecting to our ideal customer, our target audience. That's the purpose of customer. When you create a business of value, solving a problem for people, people will not go to know that your business exists until you make the effort to connect. Including different methods that we use for digital marketing, starting from search engine, social media, email marketing, and what have you. So today we're talking about Google, in terms of Google Ads. So no. Most visited website. People visit is the number one most visited website. You want to be notified on Google? People go, like I said at the beginning of this class, unlike social media. Google is a search engine, primarily search engine. So people go to search for solution. People go to search for business. And when they search for business, that means when they go and search for solution to their problems. So the people that have solutions to their problems are businesses like you and I that we run. So that's actually the whole essence. People go there to search for. So when they go to search for people with solutions, because it's not only you that is capable of providing solution to some people's problem. So you have other competitors and other things. So Google has to use its algorithm to decide who is going to be referred Now, if you want to get result quickly, then you have to pay Google, through which you call Google Ads. But if you don't mind, maybe you are the only one there, or you are the leader, you're going to be a brand, people just want to go and find you, they can find you for free using Google, which is the method called search engine optimization. You only just need to optimize your website or listing of your business on Google very well, so that Google can refer you at any time without you paying Google. But if you want to complement your search engine optimization effort with your social media, email, and then you just want to give your business a chance, you have some budget, then you want to consider paying Google, running ads. So today we want to talk about ads. And then by the time you go further in this field of digital marketing, you will understand what we call the marketing mix. There are times you need to run all of them at the same time. Even most of the times when you are performing marketing, there's what we call marketing research. So you have to conduct some research quickly, and then you want to interact quickly with your target audience. The faster way to get this thing done is through an ad, because maybe you don't want to waste your time before you start getting the signal that this is going to work or this is not going to work. So you can actually use Google Ads for running business experiments or conducting research, apart from selling. So that's actually the why Google Ad is really important, but I'm going to cover that in details anyway. So now, because we are running 2 classes today, 2 days today, so I want to be very brief so that we cover the 2, and then so last week we talked about the Facebook ads, So Facebook ad and Google ad, they're almost similar, the same process. They copy themselves, they just use the label, the naming. That's the only difference. They will go Facebook, and I call this one Facebook ad. They just different name just to differentiate themselves. But technically, they are the same principle, the same process, the same thing, and the same business model, how they make money. So if you know how, the only thing is the psychology, like I used to say, of different platform, it differs. So let's not spend most of our time with review the last week class. So just go straight to today's class, which is we're going to go through as usual. I'm going to give you an overview of what Google Ads is all about. Then I'm going to tell you benefits of Google Ads. Then I'm going to show you different types of Google Ads, so that you have to show you the step to advertising on Google. Then after that, you run through how Google integrates with our software, which is Mantech. Then we go into our next class, which is today, how to develop a digital marketing plan. So that's actually what we have. So we'll quickly run everything together, and so that before we may have to wait like 7 o'clock, 2 hours, so that we can cover everything. And that's it. And I promise, I hope, I plan at the end of the class, I'm going to post on the group, so that anybody that you want to get a job, or you want to get your certificates from Google, we might give you certificates, we might print a certificate, but if you want to get certificate from Google, I'm going to share a link where you can take some classes on Google free. But based on your understanding of this course, you're going to pass it very easily. And then within a short time, you can get your Google certificate printed and put on your resume. But we'll cover that later. So that's that about that now. So we go straight now. What is Google advertising? So Google advertising is a marketing platform that enable advertisers to advertise their products and services through the Google Display Network, AdWords, and YouTube. So what are the benefits of Google advertising? Google Ads is a digital advertising platform which allows businesses to reach their target audience. Google Ads offers several benefits for businesses, such as increased conversions and revenue, target audience targeting, low cost per click, access to Google global ad platform. So the benefits are more. By the time you work with them, you get to understand them. I don't want us to spend more time on theory, but then the theory is really very important anyway to really be effective in our practical. But more importantly, I want to understand when we say we want to advertise on Google, what are the different ways you can advertise on Google? That's what I just want to cover here. There are 5 different types of ways that you can advertise on Google. You can run a text ad. These are text-based advertisement shows as a result of search on Google, YouTube, and other properties owned by Google. So these are text ad. I will show you. I can show you an example. Then we have image ad. You can just, when you say text ad, you can just type something without any image, anything, just the ad, the creative will just be image. So nothing really, no text, nothing special, just the image alone. So that's actually what the image ad is all about. And you see the banner across, everything is managed by Google. So then we see what we call the video ads. You can actually run video ads, video ads. You can make a video, just like people run video ad on TV. You can actually run a TV video ad on Google via YouTube. So they will see your video ad, and that's the way you want to run the ad. So when they click on them, each of the one ad they click on, it will take them to a landing page, or they actually want them to do. Just like when you write an ad, maybe there'll be an action, something you want them to do, you just be there. Then we have what we call a shopping ad. Shopping ad is big, is huge, especially for people that run e-commerce store. Shopping ad is equivalent of Amazon for Google, but a lot of people don't know, because some people, when you see people go to Google, they technically want to search. Most people are going to research, they are finding something. But when you see people that click the shopping tab on Google, they want to buy something right now. They want to buy. So they've done the research, they use the web, they've done the image, they want to buy. So it's a platform where people actually go and find things they want to buy right now. So that is shopping ad. So you can actually run an ad. You can design an ad. So when somebody wants to buy, then let Google be your own. That will be the one that will be displayed as the offer you're going to present to them. Then we have mobile ad. These are ads that appear in your mobile device as a result of use searching for something. Just like last time we spoke about mobile. We teach a course about mobile marketing. So this is where that course is really relevant now. So that's why we go by mobile app. So these are the 5. Let's say I'm looking for a web designer, website. No, let's say I'm looking for I'm looking for an accountant, tax preparer, somebody to prepare my taxes, tax preparer near me. So I come over here. You see, when you look at the result that came out now from this thing, you see this AD now, this AD, that shows these are the ad. These are what they call the ad. Predict the correct position with greater net presence. Try. I mean, it's not even relevant to tax preparation. Okay, they say produce tax, blue J. Okay, these are ad. You see AD. Those people, they pay money to be on that position. And the model is called pay per click. When I click the ad now, Google is going to charge them money. Well, Google believe that I need something, and they already signed an agreement that whenever anybody click on the ad, they will pay money to Google. It could be up to $4, $5, depending on the cost per click. Then we file the IRS for you. That's another ad. Contact us today. Avoid penalty and interest. Then the ad now came up here. So that's the text ad that just came up anyway. I'll just show you there. Let me just click. We'll find the IRS for you. Let me click on this now. So when you click on this, it takes you to a landing page. This is where it takes you up to. So that's the landing page. We'll verify that one that's for the this. So what they want me to do, they just want me to call them. That's the only action they want me to call them. Okay? They want me to call them. Maybe imagine this is 5 o'clock and I don't know where they are. Okay, even they are look at that. So I just give a call. Maybe I'm trying to call them. So that's all. I'm not calling them anyway. But if they have making a form like Google form, like a form, and for me to fill a form, I can fill a form of different. Anyway, that's just that's the idea. Then I go again to there's a 17. I go again. I want to show you about image ads. An image ad is something you find. The way it works is different from. Oh, can you imagine this company? They don't even have. They just have a Google ad, free Google ad website, free Google site website. That's what they have. Okay, now let's say I go to another website like that one. They put it on that way. The way the image ad work, they put through their partner website. We call it a display ad. So that's the example. Like let me go to. I like going to Sahara Reporters anyway. Let me go to Sahara Reporters. So they put a lot of ad there. Okay, so you see on top here now, there's a banner here. All these images are fetched from Google. These are image ad. All this image ad, this image ad, this ads, they are from Google. They are from Google. So that's the way it works. Doesn't mean that I don't have to go to Google to go and view image ads. It all depends on the way it works. Then we also have we also have video ads. So let's say I want to show you an example of video ad. In that case, I have to go to YouTube because now if I come, let's say I come over here. Let me click on this. Okay, now I see ad. You see, this is when you know your customer, your people that you are targeting very well. So you will know the type of website that they visit, the kind of thing, the music they listen to. So he knows that I'm like to listen to this. That's why Google suggested for me. And then when eventually the Google charge the person for the advertiser, but the person that created the page, the software, gets share from that money that made. That's how you make money. People make money from YouTube. It's just by the site. So now we go to the third one, which is shopping ad. So I want to show you an example of shopping ad. So let me just show you. So I come over here. You see this Google, the plane is blank. So I want to say, okay, I need African clothing. Africa, I like Africa anyway. African dress for dresses. Okay, for women. Okay. You see, let's say I come. These are all the ad. These are ad. But when you come, we are talking about shopping ad. So these are tab. We have shopping, images, news, videos, and more. There are so many other things. We have maps, books, and flights. So each of them have their own purpose, serve their own purpose. So now the Google knows the one I'm looking for because he knows I'm searching for. So that's why I suggested this for me. You see the way it rearranged the priority. He knows that I'm like to go to. You want me to go to shopping. That's why it makes the shopping is dynamic. It makes the shopping be the first thing after the all. So if I click the shopping now, so these are the, you see all the one that I see here. Those are the ads. You first show me the ad. These are the ads. Now I think the ad you can see. Okay, these are the one that came up. Some of them when you are listed. Okay. Yeah. So let me see. Okay. So you are technically browsing now. So that's what my shopping ad. So for if you want your product, maybe you are selling. Let's say, for example, you have a website that you want people to buy. Let's say, okay, look at here, buy on Google. I'm just an example of browsing that. You want to buy, you can buy right on Google, then on sale, whatever. So let's say you build, when you click on here, let me say Neoti. Okay, that is the website. Google actually does of the merchant. So you can actually go to the website and the option is not there. Let's say I don't want to buy on Google, I want to take me to their website. So this is the website. You can from here, or it still really directs you to the website. So it wants you to complete all the process, make payments, and try manage everything. Okay, visit site. Okay, from here now, I can now visit this is the website of the this is the well, will automatically appear on Google Shopping by default. You just try to do the connection and you boom, you are there. The same thing, whatever you sell on this, okay, whatever you sell on Google, somebody says off and on. Whatever you sell on Google, can you all see this? I get the text that is off. Can you see the screen? Is there any problem? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
I see the screen.
You can see my screen. Okay, maybe it's peculiar to that learner. Okay, so this is that is actually the whole idea. You know, we came over here through Google Shopping ad. That's the point I want to bring. Now we have the last one is a mobile ad anyway, so I'm not going to share. I can't share my mobile phone now, so that whatever is the same thing. Mobile phone is like mobile device, like a computer. Like so, when you used to browse the internet and you search for stuff, whatever they Google show to you, and you really know that it's about mobile. So we continue and go to the next one. So I know you have an. So when you are running ad, you see the thing I want to understand is that I just want to know why and what you are doing. How to do them is the software. The software will guide you step by step. To be honest with you, Google is an AI company. What do I mean by AI company? Artificially intelligent running company. Because everything Google is doing, so they have very advanced AI, that will guide you step by step, and will be learning your whatever you are doing, will be learning about you, so that we guiding you, learning about your business. They have a machine learning integrated into their system. So what I'm trying to say is that using Google is not a problem. How to use Google to do anything is not a problem. But where the problem is knowing what to do and why you are doing them. So that is the purpose of this. So when you have the time, you can mess around with Google. I'll show you how to log in, how to create, just so you can mess around on your own, and you see that just like driving. I see software is like driving. When you know the rule, You can lay your hands on the steering, on the wheel. Now you're good. You just discover that you are becoming perfect every day, through practice. So that's the way it is. Nobody can teach you how to practice experience. You just have to be by yourself. So I just want to have that at the back of your mind. So what I'm giving you is why and how. So now, no, why and what? Sorry. I have, these are the basic times that you need to know when it comes to Google, when you want to run Google ads. You have to understand what is keyword. These are word or phrase that people type into Google search, which trigger your ad to appear. When setting up an ad campaign, you pick a list of keywords that you think that you think people might search for when they want what you have to offer. And don't worry, we can help. Well, that's it. So what I'm trying to say is that you have to understand the concept of keywords. When you are looking for something online on Google, you type a particular keyword. Even, Google itself, like I told you, is an AI. It can even suggest, before you finish typing, you're already suggesting it for you. You already give you several options. These are what I mean by keywords. So with that, when you are crafting your ad, you need to imagine what are the kind of keywords somebody is going to use to look for me. For example, I do task preparation. If anybody is going to go online and look for task preparer, they're going to type task preparer near me, or task preparer Dallas, or task preparer. Those are the kind of word, tax accountant. So there are some keywords they are going to use. So they cannot look for me, say, using different keyword that is not relevant to my business. So as a business, you need to understand, have a list of likely keywords that somebody is going to use to actually find you on online. So that's where the keyword mean. Now, the second concept or terms that you need to understand is the bid. This is the maximum amount you are willing to pay when somebody clicks on your ad. See, the Google ad, you don't pay to show up. Only when somebody clicks on your ad to view your site or called you. You see, the beauty of Google, you can run an ad without paying. If nobody is clicking on your ad, you are not going to pay Google. So because you are not, it's when somebody click on your ad, that's when you pay. So but now, how much Google is going to charge you? It's a bid, because there are so many other people that Google does not have a fixed price for this, how much I'm going to charge for that cost per click. So it means that it's a bid. You have to bid between multiple competitors. I'm not the only task preparer in Dallas. There are several of them, and I'm not going to be the only one that is going to advertise on Google. Then I'm not going to be if that is the case, then Google cannot know. It does not know how much to charge me. So the best model for them is to run an auction. Police, when they took they cannot use the fair market value. They cannot use the fair market value of a product to determine how much they want to sell. Yeah, but if they don't find somebody to buy it, because the goal is for them to sell. It's not for them that their business is just to get rid of that vehicle. They are not into business of selling cars originally. So that's the idea of auction as a system of selling, buying and selling. So it is auction, just like we have on eBay. You have to auction, you have to bid. So the good thing about the Google ad is not the highest bidder that wins. It is second to the highest that wins. So you have to know that the second to the highest, because the Google it wants to be fair. So that when the price they're going to accept is going to be the second to the highest. So if you are bidding on a keyword, let's say the keyword is $5, and somebody come and bid $7, another person come and bid $10. So at the end of the day, the price that Google is going to accept, that Google will sell that portion is the $7, which is this. So it wouldn't allow somebody that has so much money, because you have money, just go and make it take it so higher, like a conventional bidder for the highest bidder. No, it's the second highest bidder. That is what works for Google. So that's actually the idea. Then we have what we call the quality score. This means tell you how relevant your keywords are for your ad and to your landing page. That is where the people will be taken to when they click on your ad. A good quality score can lower your bid cost and improve your ad rank in the search result. Yes. What it means that Google expects you to know what you are doing. If you're just running ad, people are not clicking them. And when they click the ad, you have an ad, they click the ad, they get to the website, the landing page where you are taking them to, and they just bounce back. It doesn't, maybe there's no connection between the ad and the offer that you are giving them on the landing page. People are bounced. Google will be taking note of that. Google will be taking note of all that. And as Google is taking note of all that, it uses to determine your quality score, just like we have credit score or any kind of rating. So that quality is just like the bank or the mortgage company, the bank, they use your credit score to determine your interest rate when you are buying a house. So the same thing, Google use your quality score to determine how much they will charge you on your ad. So this is why you need a professional to run an ad for you. And if you want to take a career in become a Google ad professional, this is where you are really relevant, because businesses cannot keep up with all this quality score, because at the end of the day, they will be spending more money. But if they hire a professional, you can raise their quality score, bring down the ad score, look at where the problem and the fault come in, because that is your job. But their job is maybe the preparation or making restaurant. They don't have time to be looking at the quality score. So as an advertiser, as a professional, you're always going to be relevant. You'll be helping them to work on that. And then apart from the cost of the ad too, Google needs to determine the ranking, whether you are going to be on number 1 or number 2, or whatever number you're going to be on the whatever number you're going to be on the page is going to be determined by your quality score. So what does that mean? If your quality score is so low, that means they'll put you on the bottom. So the chances that someone is going to click on your ad will be very, very minimal. So the more they click on your ad, take it to your offer page, they may purchase for you, the better for your business. So then we also have what they call the ad rank. This may help to determine where your ad will show up. Okay, I think I explained that. Related to your other ad, when it's triggered to appear on Google, your rank is determined by using your bid, your quality score, and other factors. That's true. All of them work together. Your quality score is determined by the quality of your ad, your copy, your design, and all the bands, or even your website, and many things that Google take into consideration to determine your quality score, and that will determine where the ranking, the position where your ad will be. So because you are competing, you want to be the first and be the one that will sell more. Then the other concept you need to understand too is called the cost per click. The cost per click, this is the actual amount you pay when someone clicks on your ad. You don't necessarily pay your entire bid price for every click. That just set up a range of possible cost per click you might pay. Like I said, Google is not how you bid $20. They're not going to charge you that. They're going to charge you the second to the list, and they're going to take up that consideration, other things consideration to charge you. Then the last but not the least, in terms of the fundamental concept that you need to understand, is conversion. What is conversion? A conversion takes place when someone who has clicked on your ad goes on to another action you design as important, like making a purchase, signing up for a newsletter, or calling you. Those are what I mean by conversion. So somebody gets to you pay money. You pay money for somebody to come to, when they come to Google, to click on your ad. And from your ad, you take them to a landing page or a write-up or make them to sell. So when you look at how many people, maybe you have 100 people that click on your ad, and only 20 of them buy from you or follow the action. We have what we call the call to action. What do you want them to do? Only 20 of them do what you want them to do. You desire them to do. That means your conversion rate is 20%. So if maybe if only one, that's 1%. So Google will keep track of those conversion rates and use to determine your quality score and so many other factors. And then even your business too, you will know. So if you are spending if you are spending $100 and the cost of the product you are selling, the sales price is $100, for example, for one. And then when you sell $100, you are able to drive about 100 people to come to come and click on your ad. And out of that people, maybe 20 of them buy from you at $100. Then that means for every $100 you spend, you make a revenue of about $2,000. That's what it means. So you can now really know your return. You can calculate your return on the investment, because every money you spend on ad is regarded as an investment. So meaning that so that's why the conversion rates come in, and that is important. Why you have to know that to do your maths very well. So we go to the next slide. Now, another thing you need to understand again before you start running ad on Google is what we call Google ad campaign structure. The way Google ad campaign is the process of planning and running a Google ad campaign. You can't just jump on Google now and say, well, I want to run ad. No, it has to follow a particular structure. You have to be well planned, and then you know it ahead of time that this is the so. But no, the software will be guiding you. But it's really good that you know you have the idea of what the software is guiding you. Why? That's the purpose of this thing. So Google ad campaign structure is the process of planning and running a Google ad campaign. This includes the creation of accounts, creating a campaign, setting up goals, and defining audiences. Google Ad is organized into 3 layers. We have accounts, campaigns, and groups. So what I mean by campaigns is top-level container and is associated with unique email, password, and a billing information. So at that level, you are set up an account. The first thing you have to do is set up an account. How do you set up an account? You log into Google. You log into Google Ad account. If you already have Gmail account, you can use that same Gmail. You have an account. So that is account. That is the first thing you do. You do an account. Then after then, you want to run campaign. So let's say what kind of campaign? Maybe you are a restaurant, for example. You just open your restaurant and you name your campaign. You need the first thing you need people to know about your restaurant. You are just opening a new restaurant or a new website or a new business. So you want people to know about your business. So you want to run a brand awareness campaign. You want brand awareness campaign. That is the name of your campaign. So when you run that is the campaign. Then you are going to run within that campaign. You want to have multiple ads. You are going to run different ads because you are not limited to that. For that, you have one campaign, then you have one type of ad. You have to group your ad. You have what they call ad group. Okay, maybe you want to run an ad now to target students. So within the campaign, your brand awareness campaign, you want to run an ad to target students. That is one ad group, because you have to group your ad into a group as just like a customer segment or anything that you feel that it will be okay for you. Then the second ad group, the ad you want to run, the second group, maybe you want to target as a restaurant, you target student. Then the second ad, you want to target bachelor, men that are bachelor they don't have wives, so they need somebody to provide them with food. Then third, third agree, you want to target people that are workers that are in the office, they need lunch, people that need lunch in the afternoon. So you sit down, that's where the planning coming. You sit down to plan it. Okay, this is the first set of, this is a segment I want to target, these are the people I want to target. So all those ones will fall in different ad group. Then you now come down again. What are the keywords that do I need to reach students? Students of African parents that they need, they want to eat your food or consume your product. You have to build a keyword list. When you build a keyword list, then you now create an ad for each of them. As you create an ad, then you now create a landing page specifically for those ads that you created. You create a landing page. Landing page can be created with our software Matex. There's this feature, you go there on how to create a landing page with Matex. It's really there. So you create a landing page. That is where when you now put the ad on Google, when they click on the ad, it will land them on the landing page. So the landing page will determine what you want them to do. Maybe you want them to collect address, you collect email address, or whatever. That's actually the way it works. Then you go to the second ad group, you do the same thing as well. That is the same campaign for brand awareness. Then you may want to run another campaign for different things. Maybe you have old people, maybe you have some people that you know before. Those are not, you want to convert some, maybe you were running some other businesses before, you want to bring some. It all depends on the way you do your job. So that is why we have to have a marketing plan. You see, the first thing that like I said earlier, at the beginning of this class, we started by introducing what the concept of business plan. You have your business plan from beginning, so you know whatever you are doing, it's already documented. Then the next stage that you have to have a marketing plan that will document your strategy. So when you have your business plan, your marketing plan, you come together, then by the time you are running ad, having an idea what to put together won't be a problem, because everything will just sync, will just connect together. But when you don't have a plan, everything is going to be really difficult. You won't even know what to track. You don't even know your objective. You don't even know why and what you are doing. It's as if you are just trying your luck, and everything will just be messed up. So that's actually the purpose of this thing. And you see the way Google, all of them set up so that everything has to be properly planned, and you follow a plan. So let's continue and go to the next page. So I wanted to do a practical before, but because of time, we won't be able to do that. But maybe we can do another Zoom, a free class again, just to a bonus class, just to do the practical for us. But I believe that on your own, you can actually go and you can actually practice them. Call me, then I'll run you through. Then if at the end of this class, I will decide, maybe after I'm going to take about 1 week break anyway, so that after this class, we can schedule like 1 or 2 hours for each person that participated in this program. So to call me, then we can sit down, we can be on Zoom, or if you are nearby, you can come to my office, then we can look at your business together and really see how to help you set up your business plan, your marketing plan, and your marketing campaigns online, so that you have a sense of value from this program. So that'll be that. Then to run a Google form ad. See, when you run a business, the next thing you want to do is marketing. After marketing, you do sales. After sales, you do delivery. After delivery of services, you manage your finance, because you already collected money now. The money now become yours. Those are the way the business cycle it goes. So now, when you are doing the first thing now is you want to capture lead. You want people to show interest in your business. You want to reach out to people that show interest in your business. So you can come up with any idea, just to capture information of people that are like to show interest in your business. Those are what the lead form is. So if I want to run an ad on Google, that's what I will do. So to do that, you sign into your Google ad account. It is believed that you already have an ad account. What does it mean? That you have an email address that registered with Google ad account, and you have put your billing information. You have to put your card on file. Well, that's where Google will charge, and you set up those ones. So when you log in, you see the software. You see a place where you say click on campaign, because you see we are going to if you look at the structure, I explained earlier. You see, after the first level is the account level. Then you see, then the next level is the campaign. You see, create a new campaign. You see on the left, you see click campaign. Then when you click campaign, you show you new campaign, because you may have a existing campaign that you want to edit or you want to redo. Then you have to specify click campaign. Then when you click campaign, you will have to select. You now say, what is your goal of the campaign? You have to select lead as your goal. So you're going to see different goals, because every campaign you run, it has to have a goal. Maybe brand awareness, for sale, for that. I'll show you, I'll give you an example of similar, of a common goal in our next slide. So you define your goals. Then you select search, whether you want to go, how do you want to capture the lead? Do you want to capture them, people that searches, or people that watch videos, or people that do display or discovery, or what kind of campaign type? You have to specify based on your marketing strategy. Maybe I want to capture lead from YouTube. Then you have to select video, so that when they click on your ad, on your video ad on YouTube, it's going to open up a YouTube Google form that they're going to fill. They're going to fill, put their name, address, whatever information you want to collect. You collect it from there, from the form when they click on the ad. That's what it means. You click continue, enter your campaign setting, then you put the new form editor where you enter your details about the new form, and the extension, click create new. So this is how to create the form also. Then you add your privacy policy, then enter a headline description, boom, you're done. So I'm going to make video. What I thought of doing is I'm going to make video where I'm going to do or demonstrate all this thing, make the video, put them on my I can put on a learning portal or coaching portal, so that you can go there and really watch them, so that everybody can watch over and over again. So that's actually what it takes to do that. Then next, okay, we can connect this is our software. You can connect with Google, so that the lead that you collect, because when you have leads, people that are showing interest in your business, you need to nurture them. You need to follow with them. So Google does not provide you with those capabilities, because that's where the limitation of Google come in now. Because now you go to Google or Facebook, you have people that show interest in your business, you see them, now they are interested, now good. And then we have about 105,000 people that are showing interest. How do you manage them? How do you follow with them that what you are doing is really, you are sending the right information to them at the right time? That's where the marketing software come in. So you have to start, nurturing them with information, and until they eventually you put them on your it become an opportunity. You put them on your sales pipeline. Then eventually they become your customer. They become a paid customer. So that's actually the goal. So that's those activities. Then you need them. That's where the Matex marketing software come in, and Matex does it in an automated way. So it has own AI intelligence that okay, so we got the okay, now we good to go. So okay, that's actually then okay, this okay. Oh, okay, I think we okay, so okay, nice. We okay, I think I'm done with that slide. Okay. Yes, nice. We finished that class. Now we're going to go to the next class. I don't know if it's actually the slides are finished. So the next class now is, we're going to do that today. We've just covered Google Ads now. We just cover Google Ads, how to run a Google Ad. Next class is how to develop a digital marketing plan. So at this time, does anybody have a question about Google Ads? Though I'm not expecting anybody to run an ad now until you have a plan. So we'll come back to that. Any question? Okay, no worry. So let's continue. So we finished with that. Let me we continue again. I don't have to end that call. Okay. So so the next thing now is today's class. We're going to how to develop a digital marketing plan. That's actually what this is all about. I know a lot of people hate talking about plan. We just want to have action. Let's get it done. This is just too academics or so. Well, anything they say, what is it saying? If you don't plan, what it says that if you want to succeed, you just need to plan. If you don't plan, you actually plan to fail. If you don't have a plan, you plan to fail. So it's really very important that you have a plan. Even if you have a plan in your mind, you know you've done it over and over. You just need to document it down so that because somebody else can join you, so that you don't have to start explaining over. You just share the document with that person, just in line with what the Bible says in Hebrew. I say Hebrew. I think it's always what is it? Write the vision down so that whoever that sees it can run with it. So it is really important that you document. Hello? Okay, Habakkuk. Thank you. Okay, Habakkuk 2:2. Thank you. So so that's actually the importance of plan. So now I'm going to be very brief so that we can cover this as soon as we can. So now we're going to go into okay, the last class we had was that. So we're going to go through that. Now, but now we are doing digital marketing. So what's the digital marketing plan? A digital marketing plan is a document that outlines how a company will market their products and services. It typically includes a list of goals, the target audience, and the tactics that will be used to reach them. A plan is like you want to build a house. You go and talk to an architect. If they build this house, no two houses in this world is ever the same, even if they look alike. They have to design it again. So that is the same way it is with every campaign. Just even if you have run similar campaign before, you can look at that. They just have to sit down and write it again. Have that document. So that document will be like a framework that will guide you for everything that you do. So why should a business develop a digital marketing plan? The question is that businesses are constantly asking. This is a question that business are questioning, and the answer is simple because it's your business. If it's a business, you need to have a plan. So what kind of digital marketing do for you? A digital marketing helps you reach your goals, such as increasing your revenue and customer acquisition by providing a framework for everything from content strategy to social media advertising. It provides a framework. That's the key word. what a marketing plan does for you. Digital marketing plans also help you improve customer retentions, increase brand awareness, and make more informed decisions about your business future direction. So it's not an option that you shouldn't have a business plan. Now, what are the things to consider while creating a digital marketing plan? I'll put together some points that you need to consider. You can have to ask that question to yourself. When you ask them, you see, it's going to be much easier. The first thing to consider when creating your plan is your target audience. That you know your target audience. Let's say you want to run ad on Facebook, or you want to do a campaign on Google, or you want to do ad, whatever you do. What first comes to you? Who are you targeting? Who do you want to reach? Those are the first things that come to your mind. Me and my team, we have a subsidiary in our business. We call it a Fried Dog. States and Canada. Those are our target audience. Those are the people we are targeting. So that's that goal. That area is settled. We have answered that question now. Who are our target audience? Our target are African restaurant owners and managers in the United States. That is our target audience for Fried Dog, a restaurant marketing agency, a subsidiary of our business that we created. Then what are your goals for this particular campaign? Our goals is simply to connect to them for brand awareness. Let them just go to know. There's a company somewhere in a city of Dallas, Texas, that he has volunteer show of sign to help every African restaurant owner in the United States using technology. Using technology to help them with their online presence and market their restaurant online, and provide them with the software that will help them with the online delivery, online orders. Online ordering of food and delivery tracking. You can, through our software, you'll be able to track. You can track something, and then you can eliminate DoorDash and Uber Eats, so that they don't have to be paying 30% to DoorDash and Uber Eats, so that they can keep their own money. But they just have to pay also a fixed amount of money, a fixed amount of fee every month to be in our system. That is the goal. So we just want them to know there's a company that can help them. Now we don't even want them to be our customer right now. If they choose, fine, because we need to work on we need to develop our capacity first. Because if we get too many customers, that would be a problem. So we have to develop capacity to be able to handle more customers. So our immediate goal is to let them know, to have a brand awareness, let them know there's a company that can help them. So they will, if we want to serve them, we put them on a waiting list. So we not have to sell. They'll be on a waiting list until we develop capacity to serve them. So that defines the goals of this particular campaign. Who is your ideal customer? My ideal customer, I have to define maybe a typical African guy, diaspora guy, that maybe a husband that has a business. He has that. He spend money. He's paying. So we just set our criteria for the kind of people that we want to serve. That be an ideal customer. We define that. Who is the competition like? We have competition from Rush Dash, all this Indian company that are doing a lot of other competition. We define our competitions that are reaching. One is Rushable, one is owner.com. There are a lot of restaurant marketing agencies out there. Then we do our research to know who are our competitors. We have Clover. I met with a client, we just met with Clover. That guy is, these are our competitors. So we need to know, how do we want to convince people that we are better than our competitors? So those are the things that the question we need to know. How will you measure success? Is it the way they are success? We have to really define that. Those are the KPI. There are tools that we can use to really know how to, because you don't need to, that's vanity sources. You have to be the vanity metrics. You have to capture the right metrics, not the vanity metrics. So you define that. What are the resources required for these goals? So we goals. What are things that we need? Okay, I need a social media managers. I need the content developers. These are human resources that I need. I need to spend money on advertising. I need to get some software. I need to send. These are the resources I will need to achieve the goals of brand awareness among my target audience. So these are the things that you have to think through. Then how much time will it take me to complete this task? How long will it take? You need to put it together to know with your team. What are the main points you want to make? The main point I want to make is that we can help you. We can help our target audience. This is our main point. How do you want them to feel after interacting with your company? Or want to feel that, want to feel that, wow, thank God we meet you. I want them to feel that they feel relieved, they feel relaxed. Just like the guy that just left now, they feel at peace. Their guys talking to them. They are no longer talking to Indians or all these people that they just talk to their own boy. So they feel like they feel at home. That is the way we want them to feel, working when they work with us, and which is what I'm already experiencing. So once you have these answers, it's time to start planning out what content you use, where it will be placed. You can create what's it called? So what is that? Okay, you can create content in-house or hire an agency or freelancer for this task. You need to, after that you have answered this call, you have to start creating. The important thing here is that you need a strategy for how you will reach out to your audience. So now you need a strategy, like what is the way. So now, how do you determine your marketing goal for marketing? I've said it earlier on, but then the goal for your marketing is the outcome you want to achieve with it. The second thing I said, the goal for this campaign, how do you determine it? Is the outcome you want to achieve with it. So you have to have a goal. You have to know what do I want to achieve. And that goal has to be very realistic. It has to make sense. You have to follow the principles of marketing. Just like us now, we don't want to start selling immediately. You have to be realistic. Now we go out on YouTube, we go out on Facebook, we say, okay, our outcome, we want to start selling because we need money. Truly, we need money. But then you have to be careful. You have the resources to take care of it. No. So you have to be realistic that now let me engage here. So you have to determine the outcome. So the outcome can be brand awareness to attract new customer. The following are some of the most common goals of marketing campaign. So the common goals of most marketing campaigns are increase brand awareness, attract new customers, increase sales and revenue, then improve customer satisfaction. So that's why when you look at the Google, the Google ad structure, you see you can run different campaigns at different time with the same account. Taking a restaurant for an example, they just open a new restaurant. Okay, they are running a brand awareness. Now, from this appearance, something happened. They want to attract new customers. They run a different campaign. Now, from the customer they are attracting, they will see that services, that's what they want to emphasize, because they know that when somebody buys their catering services, that will be in thousands of dollars to do some catering for them. So, and from there, rather than selling $20 food, so they can run a different campaign completely from brand awareness, maybe targeting people that already are customers or something else. That would be the purpose. Now there may be some complaint about their food, so that the people are not satisfied. They can run a different campaign primarily to improve their customer satisfaction, so that they know that this campaign, the customers are satisfied. So each of them has its own strategy on how to achieve that. But these are different goals that you want to achieve based on the need of your business. So that's actually the way the marketing works. Now, the next thing I want to cover, which is going to be the main formula for writing a marketing plan. So I will break it down for you. It's called SOSTAC. SOSTAC is I won't say global, it's a standard, it's the industry standard of developing a marketing plan. So you follow this. There are 6. SOSTAC is an acronym for SOSTAC. S stands for situation analysis. O stands for objectives. S stands for strategy. T stands for tactics. A stands for action. C stands for control. So those are the things that those are then you also want to add the manpower, people that will be involved. So you add it to this. Now, what is situation analysis? Situation analysis is where are you currently is now. Okay, now you want to run a marketing campaign. So you have to know where your current station now. So when you know where your current station is, then where do you want to be? That's your objective. Maybe in 5 years, then how do you want to get there? That is your strategy. Then how exactly do you want to get there? Ask yourself the question again. That is your tactics. How exactly do you want to get there? Then action. What are the action plan? Who does what and when? Who does what and what? Tactics that you have to, the tactics of what you want to do, then you go into the details of it, but you have to break it down to who does what and when. Then now control. How do we monitor performance? That's actually the whole question. So you answer all these questions, you put them together in a note, maybe all this outline, then you're good to go. Then I discovered a software whereas I was doing the research for this class. Maybe I want to show it to you on how to the software actually help you to, when you put all the talk together, it actually help you to it actually help you to, it's actually when you put all this together, you actually put it together in it actually help you to put it together as a doc, actually do the writing and put it together for you, just following all this framework. So there are a lot of things you have to do here, like situation analysis. No, you don't have to cover everything here as anyway. Like I would say, goal performance, customer insights, SWOT analysis, brand perceptions. You don't need to be as detailed as possible. Whatever you can do, you put together, at least you write something, it will really help. So that will depend on what you do. So let me look at the answer. Okay, before we go into question and answer, let me show you the software. I was using it, and therefore this is really it's called formswift.com/builder.php. So I just talk. I think okay now. Okay. Okay. So it's used to create a different kind of. You just fill the form for you. You can see from here now. This no, I'm not talking about affidavit here. Maybe okay. Let me see what I'm going to do. Let me see if I can start for marketing plan. It does a lot of things. Create a detailed form. Let's say I'm looking for marketing plan. Okay, let's say marketing plan. Oh, okay, no, it's not business plan. Let me see digital marketing plan. Anything like that. Okay. Okay, let's use the marketing plan template. Okay, now you say create my document. Okay, what is the name of your, see the way it does that, this system you already have a template like this. So when you're just, you ask you a question on the right side, it has about, okay, maybe some few questions, you write section by section for you. This is this, you write this executive summary, the marketing summary, then the target market, promotional strategy, situation analysis, legal issue. You just help you put everything together, then you can print it out. Maybe they may have some free money. Okay, let's say, what is your business name? Let me use Flow Flourish, our class captain. flowflourish.com. Are you there, Opie? So that you can answer some questions.
I'm here.
Okay, what's your address? So we are
2304 Oak Lane.
Okay, 2304 Oak Lane.
Oak Lane, Grand Prairie, Texas.
Okay, Oak Lane, Abby. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Oak Lane. Okay, let me put it. The city is a Grand Prairie. Okay, Texas. Oh. Okay, this is it code 75051 or 52?
One, sir.
So what is zip code? 75052. What is zip code?
75051, sir.
Okay, 51. Okay, thank you. Okay, so I go there. Okay, what's your telephone number?
404
404
883 883 8948.
8948. Okay. The email address. Let me use info@flowflourish.com, even if you don't have it, but that's the professional business address. Flourish.com. The website address www.flowflourish.com. Okay, so I'll click continue. Okay, preparer's name. Okay, who is the preparer? Okay, you are the preparer, Florentine Jenigan. Florentine Jenigan. Okay, save and continue. Who is the founder of this business? Florentine Jenigan is the founder. Okay. Okay, what are the qualifications and prior experience? Just write something. You can have this one, 15 years experience. That's right. So, unlike I know, but just say by the means and okay. So just try some brief something that can be improved. You can have them stop somewhere. What are the qualifications and prior experience of the founder, 15 years experience in the fashion industry? Then what type of corporation? I think it's LSC. Or you have an LSC. Okay, now. Okay. Industry, fashion. Okay. What is the mission of your business? Okay.
To make it a one-stop African clothing.
Okay, to make it a one-stop African clothing. both online and offline. Both
Yes, sir.
online and in-store. Okay. Okay, so I think that's the mission there. Cool. Then what are your products? We said products, yes. Okay, cool. Okay, we have scored about 20%. So you can see on the right now. The system is generating the business, is generating the marketing plan for you. In case somebody will go and write. So instead of you doing the right thing,
We can hear you, sir.
Sorry. So we can't hear you.
oh God, what happened?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
We can now. It's been on and off.
Oh, okay. Maybe it's my device. I place a phone on the cable that handle that. That's actually the reason. Okay, I have to be very careful. Is the product for your business is offering a new product developed by your business? Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Then what is the name and description of the product? Can you name one of your products? Maybe
Agbada.
Agbada.
African print.
African print.
African print. Agbada.
Okay, Agbada.
Dashiki.
Agbada African print. Okay. And how do I describe it now? Okay, flowing African print. Okay, that's the description. Let's just make it Agbada is the name. The description is African print. Okay, let's make it. Do you hold any partnership with the products? Let's say this. Oh, let's leave it now. How do you come to identify this product for your business? What we develop it?
I agree. How organic it's been with one, like growing up, knowing how and
okay,
how valuable it is.
Let's keep that. Maybe let's keep that. We can always. Is your business already in operation? Yes. It's just for us to come up with something. When was your business formed? Let's say it was formed in January this year. Oh, 2020.
2021.
Oh, 2021. Okay, let's speak that one. Okay. Not so. Okay. Has business. So essentially, people can go back again because of time. So what I'm trying to say, you can see the way it's generate the cover page, then do the executive summary, then you can come right here and maybe you put the 15 years, this currently hold this, that. I just discovered this afternoon. I will share the link, the marketing summary, so that you still have to do the research, because list the services. By the time we finish, you just say export your marketing plate. I think it's charging some money, but there's not much. So what I'm trying to say is that it can help you to, after you have answered the questions that I asked that time, you have done your research, do everything, you put them down, then I'm going to create an account. I already have an account. I'm going to sign in. So you create an account, then you sign in. Okay. An email. Oh. You cannot send to PDF. You can download your PDF files. Always You can not send a PDF to yourself. Okay, you can download PDF. Okay, let's say down. Let me see download. Okay, actually, this is the you see the stuff now. So all those stuffs are. The end of our classes for day 17 and day 18. So if you have any question at this time, please go ahead and ask me.
Hello?
Hello, yeah.
Yeah, it's not a question, but I just want to say thank you for having this class. This is a very, very wealthy, knowledgeable class. Like, it opened my eyes up to marketing, like things that I never really thought of before. Like, I'm paying attention, I'm noticing things. I'm like, oh, this is this type of marketing, or this is this type of marketing. So I really, really, really appreciate you hosting this class, and I hope you do well in your future endeavors. But I really do appreciate it. Just want to say thank you.
Thank you, made my day. Appreciate that. Thank
So
you.
if I may ask, are you giving us dates for individual, I mean, for us to meet with you, or we just have to book appointment with you?
No, I'm going to send you like my calendar link. So I'm going to create specially for that, so that people can get so there won't be any clash. But I'll get ready at least within the next 1 week now.
Okay.
So
Thank
you
you
have
so
time
much.
to revise. I'm going to upload some of these videos, this recording onto YouTube, and share the link so that you can go have some time to go watch them over again. While you watch them, you can take some notes of area where it's not clear, or you don't know how to properly apply to your business, or even if you do, then you want me to really, talk more about that, then I will cover that in our call. Then that's it. Then, like I said, we are starting. I don't know when the next class for digital marketing will come up again. I want a lot of people to. I want people to register first, so that when I know people that are registered, then we can plan the time. But on a continuous basis, I'll be running like a free e-commerce class for 2 weeks. For 2 weeks, people can get to learn how to set up, how to plan and set up an e-commerce business, so that you can have your own website, how to have your own online store, whether using your own Shopify store, how to have your own Amazon store or eBay store or Walmart store, what it takes to do all those things, where to find products to sell, how to know product that will sell, all the different things, how to be secure yourself online, how to make payment, accept payments, regarding delivery issues, any kind of things that it has to do with e-commerce, business of e-commerce. Then we're going to cover everything without. So that way, at least and then we'll show you how to actually develop the e-commerce store yourself. If you are someone that have an experience in graphic design or web design, but maybe you just don't familiar with the particular software platform, then at least it's an opportunity, so you can really learn to do that. And then if the course of the training, you need help beyond the scope of the class, then we can do it for you at give you a discount for our services. So that way, which we be able to capture some value back as well. Like I told you, everything we do is all marketing. Giving you free training is a form of marketing, because it's going to be a goodwill. We're going to earn your goodwill, And if we are selling something and you need services and other people, so we're gonna come to mind first. You're gonna prefer because we have earned your goodwill. That is the reason, for it's just a human thing. Somebody that is do something good to you, you want to return good for good. So that's why it's always good to be doing good. And like I said in the beginning of the class, that God created the whole universe, the whole world, the whole earth. I don't know much about the whole universe, to be interdependence, because it's only on the earth that human being lives. Everybody interdepend on each other. So whatever you have, somebody somewhere else need the same thing. And somebody, so we just need the connection, that's all. So you need my service, I'll need your service, I need your service. So but the problem is because where people are poor, because we cannot connect to people that need our service. And even if we do connect, maybe we mess up the relationship. Just like just like somebody have a bad credit. And so business, that is bad reputation. So people know that you can do this thing. Then because you have a bad reputation, people will not want to do business with you. But if you don't have bad reputation and you connect people, definitely people will do business with you. Even no matter what you are doing, people will definitely going to need you. Even if it's just whatever, there's nothing you do. Even cleaning of the house, somebody will need help with cleaning of the house. Nothing you are doing, you can imagine. Translation, whatever. Somebody will need it somewhere. So that's all. So it's only marketing that will connect you with that person that needs it somewhere. And then most times you have to be strategic about it because of trust. Because why do I want to do? I'm just using as an example so that even in your own business you can adopt the same strategy. Why do I want to do training for free? So that I know people have trust issue. They have trust issue. So the only way to help people but when something is free, what do they have to lose? They don't lose much. They don't lose anything apart from their time. So when they know that, oh, wow, I've tasted these things, like somebody go to a restaurant. Oh, how does your food look like? Let me give you a taste. They taste it. Next time they want to come for more. They come for more because they already like it, and that's the way business works. So regardless whether online, anything, that is the same principle that guide it. And I want you to use the same thing as well, and to improve on your own business. So any other questions before we call it a day? But please feel free to call me if you have any question. Text me, call me. You don't need to book an appointment, but just for me to have a time for you. That's why the appointment has to be really so that at least we have to talk maybe from like 30 minutes to like 1 hour. So I need to plan ahead for that. So that if we have to talk for like 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, we can talk to attend to your questions outside the class. So thank you very much. So the other thing I'll do again is I'll see how to get you your certificate of participation so that I will send it to everybody that.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you so much, sir. We appreciate, sir.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, sir.
If you are talking, we can't hear you.
Muted myself. Okay, what I'm saying is I took you, there's a course called, if you really want to take this to the next level, there's a Google fundamental of digital marketing by Google. So that is the same thing from what I've explained all this while. But then you go through, you see my own is even more deeper than what Google work on. And because Google is a better brand, is a higher brand. People went, so I have something from Google that will give people attention. You are Google certified. So that, for example, just to something to put on your resume, you can go there and take a class. But then you run through the class, put your email address there. Okay, let's say I put my email address there. F@gmail.com. So anyway, I don't want to register again. So by the time you register, you see, put your company in estate. So you register, then you, okay, let me try to log in now. The show already. Okay, so this is my personal, create an account for the training. You want me to know, would you like to receive the mail? Okay, yes, please. Yes, please. Now, let me say complete the initial stages. Okay, my learning parts. So you have to start, okay, you want to find courses? Let's see, okay, I'm ready. Okay, so I already has the digital market foundation for me. So yeah, about 26 modules, it's going to take about 40 hours to complete. So there's some other courses, get business online. If you have the time, make sure customer find you online. It's around the time 4-hour class, because it will repeat some of the things I've said in the class. Promote a business with online advertising, that is Google ad that we have just done. They're going to take time to explain to you like this. So by each one you pick, included certifications, so you come over here, then start the fundamental of digital marketing. So I think so you start the process. I don't have to. It's a beginner stage and it's free. So by the time you finish, by the time you finish the online opportunity, the online opportunity. Yeah. So by the time you finish, you will be good. Check I want you to go through the courses if you have some time. It's going to take about 40 hours. Check I didn't look at it there. Check see, it's okay now. I cash in now today. You are not always. You just turn on your phone and walk away. Check this is my friends. Check okay. So you miss it now. I want to give him a gift. So that's actually the whole lesson.
It's actually free, sir.
It's actually free. That's what I'm saying. It's free. Because by the time you do, because for what I've explained, by the time you now listen to it again, is that by the time you now listen to it again, and you at the end of the day, you print the certificate and you put on your resume, you put it on your resume. You're already a Google a digital marketing pro.
Does it have a time frame? Like, do we need to? Is it an ongoing class?
No, they don't have time for you. It's going to be there forever. It's a curriculum. Just do it. It's just.
Okay.
And then you just finish the classes. Just
good.
Just so that to give you understanding of everything about Google.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So thank you all very much. And
thank you.
God bless you. Bye.
Thank you, sir. Thank
you. Bye, sir.
You're welcome.